just setting up 2 Luba 2 10,000 X's at a beautiful golf course today. They've got a few challenging areas, steep slopes and things that are quite dangerous on their turf machines. So they're having an explore of the robot way to just cut down on their man hours. So we're just going to take you through the mapping process today of how to set up areas and things to know about where you drive your perimeter, obstacle avoidance, and how close to go to hazards and things. So what you want to do once you create an account on the Momotion app, press add and then next, and then it will search for nearby devices. And you can see here this Luba is the one next door. And we just add that. You can see it's adding succeeded. Now they come with a 4G SIM with a year's worth on them, so we don't necessarily need a Wi-Fi network initially, although it's definitely beneficial to have that. So here you can add your Wi-Fi network if there's one nearby. And now we're bound. Alright, what we're going to do here, now that we've bound to the Luba 2, is you can see we've got create a map. Now it does a little checklist of everything that you need to do before you can get to this stage, which is pretty obvious. Just follow the steps. Make sure your RTK is really clearly mounted. You can see we've got ours mounted nice out in the open, clear line of sight to the sky, just like it's saying on the app. As you can see, the robot is just out in the middle of the grass area, and before we start mapping, which is this play button beside mapping a task area, we need to drive the robot with the joysticks on the screen over to a boundary. We're next to a lake here, so we want to give it a little bit of clearance just to avoid any mishaps. And then once we press play here, we're saying we've reached its destination. And then we want to go to manual mapping so that we can control the perimeter. Now we are in mapping. So now you simply just want to drive it in a controlled manner around the perimeter of your lawn area, the area you want to cut. I really like to follow the mower with the right orientation so that you don't get confused with the controls, and you follow nice and close to keep good solid Bluetooth connection. Sometimes you get too far away or the mower's coming back towards you, you kind of lose track of where the robot is in space, and you can also drop out of Bluetooth, which is pretty frustrating. You can see here on this app as well the red line that's been drawn on, and it gives you a rough estimate of the area that you've already covered. And then if I zoom right in on the start point, you can see there's a red dot that tells us the start point. It's kind of what you want to loop back to. I like picking a physical location so it's easy to come and drive it back and loop nice and cleanly. Anyway, that's mapping.